I'm Lainey, also known as the Overconsumption Girl, and today we're going to be showing you every single product that I have. So let's do a little tour. So this is my body care closet.
She's an absolutely psycho, I can tell. No one's keeping this much lotion. How much lotion you fucking putting on? You slippery as hell.
I have the Bath & Body Works body creams up there. We have all of my shower gels from Bath & Body.
The shelves are bending.
Shut up. We have this cute little rolly cart that has a bunch of body washes that I don't have.
This ain't even cool. The ones in the back just curdled and shit. They're just lumpy as hell. You can't even use them no more. Lotion expired, y'all. I'm telling y'all. When I was younger, shit, I used to be an ashy ass nigga. But lotion expired. The mental illness of overconsumption core. Video by the Dawn Webb. Everybody overconsumes in some way. Do you guys overconsume? That's my question for y'all. Do y'all overconsume? Do you know anybody who overconsumes? A lot of people just call it hoarding, and a lot of our moms hoard. Especially if you're foreign, your mom probably hoards. I could throw some away, my mom, and I don't like to say, but my mama go in that trash, take that box out and say, we could use this for something. Oh my goodness. I had some people tell me, y'all gotta get out that poverty mindset. I'm like, sorry, we immigrants, first generation right here. You looking at them. You feel me? You can't take the hustle out the person. The hustle is built in, is born in. I'm not like that though. I shy away from that because I'm scared of what that brings. But even my stepmom, well, she's from America, but she is the same way. She has so many Crocs from 2001, 2000. She been wearing Crocs. She got all the boxes, all the Crocs everywhere. Without further ado, hype my video is free. I appreciate y'all. Let's get straight into this video.
She been comment me.
If I've ever made you think that you need to go out and buy 100 body washes, 100 lotions to like be clean and smell good, we've lost the plot. Fortunately, being a hoarder is part of the job description of being an influencer.
I know I have a problem, and that's why I'm finally going to do something about it. Do you guys see all of these lip products?
My Labubu room. You're gonna have your FIFA World Cup, your Vans, and I film videos on these individually.
The overconsumption final boss of squishies being a children's store owner is so dystopian. I cannot decide what's crazier, this collection or the fact that she films trade negotiations with 7-year-olds.
It's also a really big box. Like, this is my hand. And this is the full length of the box. So like you can fit a lot of stuff in there. I'm not saying I'm gonna keep the box, but if anybody...
Yeah, they all have a mentality issue. They're all crazy. They're all hoarders. We gonna keep it real. Cool. Just cause you put your shit color coordinated, just because you keep your shit intact by size, don't mean that you're not hoarding. You're just hoarding in a better way. Real talk.
has an idea for what they would do with a box.
Let's just call a spade a spade. This is just hoarding. You're a hoarder. You have some type of mental instability as to where you feel like you need to hold on to these things. It's masked by consumerism, but in all reality, the fact that you keep multiplying all these products together and just keeping them out in the open for you to see, there's something going on here. There's a deeper discussion that could be had on this topic, specifically mental health, shopping addiction, consumerism, and we'll
y'all not gonna tell me my light's not on?
touch on that a little bit later, but I think it really just comes down to wanting to fit in. The fact that you see all these people on social media having these items, and now you feel like you need them too. The perfect example of this was the Stanley Cup. I don't know if this was the beginning of the craze, but there was some viral video of some woman's car catching on fire and the Stanley Cup survived, so all of a sudden it was a craze. Everybody just had a Stanley Cup. And then they started dropping new releases, new collaborations, different colorways, pastels, and everyone just had to have it. And it goes back to fitting in, conformity, being part of the group. Because if you don't have what we have, then you're an other, an outsider. You're not like us. And it's one thing if that's happening at your school, at your job, your location, your neighborhood, whatever, I don't know. But specifically when it's on social media, every time you open the app and you see this stuff, that pushes it onto you even more so, because now your favorite influencers or content creators have these things as well. The fact that this has become a trend is just so on par with Gen Z, the modern world, being super meta.
And I'm not gonna lie, overconsumption is a real thing. As y'all can see right here behind me, I have Jordans, right? Those are going on my feet and they're gonna be worn. They're being worn. I'm not putting them up saying, oh, I like this one because this, I like this one because I like this one because this. And there's nothing but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 different Jordan 1s up there. 7. That's not hurting nobody. 7. Niggas, them shits don't even fit. They size 13. I'm a size 15, 16. Right? Some of y'all like her right here, you're getting 50 of these. Look how many she got. You're not using all of that. You're hoarding. Just because you're going from white to yellow in a gradient don't make it any better. You're still crazy.
Constantly not taking things seriously because it doesn't even matter at the end of the day. Nobody cares about anything. It's a social commentary on hoarding and overconsumption, but it's packaged up as some type of cool thing to do. Oh my gosh, look at all these products that I just bought. And people have been doing this for millennia, for years, but now there's an actual name for it. There's a title for it. And just like always, like we always see, people find a way to monetize it. They want to monetize the human experience, and this is just one of those experiences. Nobody needs all this stuff. Nobody needs 10 to 20 lotions or perfumes. Nobody needs 50 pairs.
Hey girls, if you get that Latafa Yara, not Yara candy, get that Latafa Yara, that thing smack, boy. That thing smells so good.
Of shoes. In our lifetime, we truly already witnessed the death of utility. Now it's the rise of aesthetic hoarding. That's it. It's not at all about buying things to use them no more. It's all about buying them to display them. You gain some type of status, especially if you're a content creator. I mean, what's the point of owning 30 different colors of the same exact Stanley Cup or a drawer full of 50 untouched luxury lip balms? The product has ceased to be a tool. It now instead has become a prop for a lifestyle aesthetic.
Hi, I'm Lainey, also known as the Overcomsumption Girl, and today we're going to be showing you every single product that I have. So let's do a little tour. So this is my body care closet.
She's an absolutely psycho, I can tell. No one's keeping this much lotion. How much lotion you fucking putting on? You slippery as hell.
I have the Bath & Body Works body creams up there. We have all of my shower gels from Bath & Body.
The shelves are bending.
Shut up. We have this cute little rolly cart that has a bunch of body washes that I don't have.
This ain't even cool. The ones in the back just curdled and shit. They're just lumpy as hell. You can't even use them no more. Lotion expired, y'all. I'm telling y'all. When I was younger, shit, I used to be an ashy ass igga. That lotion expire.
Have any room for it, guys. We have all of my 206 Bath & Body Works body sprays right here. I love every single one of them. And I just color coordinated all of them to be a rainbow. And then right here we have all of my Philosophy body washes along with random ones that I don't want to put anywhere. You guys know exactly where this is. This is my shower. And a lot of you might think this is crazy, but I actually love it. And that's my opinion. So this is my shower rack. We got all the Doves. We have all of these natives. We have some EOs right here, some more native stuff, Dove. And then right here we have all of my Tree Hut body washes, which they are.
Yeah, she's psycho. This is what I'm saying for y'all. This type of person, you can't say nothing about nobody and what they going through and all that, just because you're doing exactly what other people struggle with in a better way. Just because you have it all put together nicely, color coordinated. No, I don't give a fuck. You're a hoarder. You still, something's not working in here. Something's not working in here. Just because you color coordinated or you do it by size and you got it on the wall, you got it all, don't make you any better.
All right. Big back body washes, they won't fit anywhere else. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of them. Yeah, I know it's crazy, but I don't care. I love them. Before I trip and fall. And under here are all of my bar soaps. You guys have seen me open this so many times. We have a little shelf that I actually just bought from TJ Maxx. And these are all of my body scrubs. Yeah, these are all Tree Huts. This is a mixture of Tree Hut and Dove. And then this is Dove, Walmart, Bath & Body Works, literally any body scrub that I can.
Her house better smell good as hell.
This is my perfume place. We have all of these perfumes right here. These are kind of just randomized. This is.
Now, perfumes and perfumes I can get behind. I have quite a collection of perfumes, but the thing is, they last a lifetime. Now, I'm not talking about George and big, but like you can have up to like I would say 50. Your lifetime, you get 1,000 sprays. You can spray it how many times in a day? How many times? If you spray it every day going out, you don't put one spray. 5 divided by 1,000 is how many days if you don't shower, if you don't, you know what I'm saying? So it makes sense. And there's vintage and you know what I'm saying? It makes more sense actually. But when you have a whole thing of perfume that's so big is where you lose me.
My spinny thing. This is all of my
I feel it though, but you
skincare and my makeup prep. Here are all of my very, very expensive perfumes. But there's also some right there, but whatever, we'll get to that point in a minute. Here are all of my expensive perfumes. Here are all my Sol de Janeiros. These are my travel size perfumes. And then these are just random stuff.
Especially if it's all original and designer, nigga. If you don't get yourself some clones, use a GCMS machine. Exact same way. Some it's more in Brockton, some more whatever. But they're basically the same sense. They just charging y'all niggas your whole house and mortgage for it.
And then right here is my big tower that Luke bought me for Christmas. Valentine's Day, not Christmas.
You could have fooled me. If I didn't know any better, I would have assumed this was a doomsday prepper. The fact that she has all these soaps, lotions, and body sprays underneath the kitchen cabinet or even in the living room is just insane. Could you imagine if you had a guest over? Oh, that's just Kooky Karen. She loves buying her stuff. This is the exact point where it goes beyond just consuming or buying products that you may need in the near future. Now it's a problem. Now I see mental instability because they're using these products as some type of soothing device. We're not even talking about the plushies, the bags, stuff like that. Specifically, these body sprays, these lotions, just look at how it surrounds her entire house. She has fortified her entire apartment to make a cocoon type structure, a shield, a barrier from the outside world. All her stuff literally functions as a physical and psychological defense mechanism from the outside world. Because if you notice, for people like this, it's not just one product that they're over consuming on. To some degree, that would make sense. Okay, I'm obsessed with perfumes or sprays. I'm gonna get a lot of these. But as you see, it's a multitude of things, different things. It's not just all perfume or all lotions. No, she has candles. She has body sprays, lotions, body scrubs. It's not just one product or item that she's over consuming on. It's a multitude of different things. And then you can also say, well, they all have to do with scents and smell. That could go back to her childhood, smelling a specific certain type of smell that she didn't like or feeling like she was never clean enough. See, you really have to read into these things. No one is just born this way. These are learned coping mechanisms that we pick up in our developmental years. It usually happens in a time in your life where you feel very vulnerable, like there's nothing you can really do. That's why usually this trauma happens when you're a child. And now that you grow up, you have a little bit of authority. You can take care of yourself. You have responsibility. The first thing that you cling on to is defending yourself against what gave you that traumatic experience in the first place. The thing about this trend that makes it so detrimental is that everybody thinks it's okay because you're just buying stuff. And if anything, it's good stuff.
Not even that. I don't even think it's that. I think it's the fact that people see that the way that you're doing it. Like I said, I made it very clear. I feel like it's like the way that you do it, people are like, oh no, it's all good because look how, like, you don't look nasty, you don't look dirty, so it's easier to pass by like, oh, that's just her hobby. Oh, that's just what she liked to do. But in reality, you're no better than if it was dirty. And if it was, I mean, you're a little bit better because it's not dirty, but like, damn, not by much.
You should want to smell good. You should want to clean your body or take care of your skin. Her herself is even privy to that information. The fact that she branded her channel or page about over-consuming. So it's like a little inside joke. It's very meta. Like, yeah, we get it. You do too much, but it's not a big deal. But it really is a big deal because it informs us about a piece of your psyche, how you think, why you do certain things. This is not normal, and no one should act as if it's normal. I would not be surprised if this woman had some type of traumatic experience, and now she's trying to cope with it by buying all this different stuff.
My problem with my overconsumption is it's with everything. Like, if it was just with like one or two different things, I think it would be fine, but let me show you. We have some perfumes here and here. Okay, not bad. Then we have some more here. We have Victoria's Secret body mist here. We have some minis, and this is just random stuff because I didn't have anywhere to put it. So this is just really random. More perfumes, more body mists, more perfumes, stuff that I literally can't fit. This is all a mess, but more perfumes that I can't fit, and then more body mist / perfumes. Obviously, the purses surrounding me. Get me started on the clothes because we're not even going to touch on that bedroom. An absurd amount of candles, which I have more downstairs. All of this hygiene stuff, the cute stuff. I have a whole nother cabinet full. Candles that couldn't fit in any more bins, more shoes, more purses, and a whole nother closet for jackets, even though my one downstairs is full of jackets. Then makeup, of course makeup. Like, I have all of these drawers full, pretty much, for the most part. And
yeah, this is just, I don't know, this is too much for me. I'm getting overwhelmed. You talking about overconsumption, I'm overwhelmed.
I don't know, it's like if I could just pick one thing to overconsume, that would be great. Maybe two things, that's fine, but like everything, it has to be everything. I have to love everything.
Good morning, it's 6:45 in the morning and Jordan and I are at Target waiting for the Park x Target collab, so cheers. Here's the line right now.
What is Park?
But we're just sitting here waiting. We have like 30 more minutes. Okay, this is what the line is looking like right now. It's like crazy long. Okay, we're walking in now. This is very intense. I'm really nervous right now. Help. I want the sweatshirt. I want the sweatshirt. Oh,
Park? What is Park?
Pants. Guess I'm a medium now. Get me out of here. Oh my gosh. We got it. Feel like I was in a mosh pit. The racks are literally cleared. There's no sweatshirts left. There's like a couple of PJs. This is my Park Target haul. I got the cream sweatshirt with the navy stitching, and then I also got the matching sweatpants.
I'm not gonna lie. Y'all be going crazy for some basic ass clothes. Y'all be going crazy for not even clothes, some basic ass shit. This archetype right here, y'all be going crazy for some basic ass shit. Shout out to the maker. You doing it big. Shout out to you.
If you're wondering what hidden treasure they are chasing, this influencer, who literally just puts her last name on a bunch of clothes, did a collaboration with Target that looks like this.
That's exactly what I'm
Hey,
saying.
I guess when these 20% polyester sweatshirts usually cost $130 and you can buy them for $40, you just have to wait in line at 4 a.m.
4 a.m. update from the Park by Target New York City pop-up line.
Big brands and influencers have deep fried the modern American consumer's brain.
I just want to give a shout out to influencers that literally post everything about their day-to-day online, especially the ones that are cosplaying as like major fashion designers. Because while you're posting your color palettes and pics of your computer, I can find a lot out about your company and how you work. Identify that you're sourcing from Alibaba. It's always up on your tabs. Anyway, so a couple weeks ago, I was able to figure out a few suppliers of Park just through her TikTok videos. Like, she has a lot of papers and things in her videos. I don't know if she's aware of that, but she probably will be soon. And that connected me to Qingdao Guang. The products on Qingdao Guang, they look a lot like some of the ones that are on Park.
Qingdao who? What? Nigga, sound like my last name. What?
Park. I'll just give you some for price comparison. So the striped boxer pants versus the Alibaba wholesale price. Like, unfortunately, I was only really able to connect that one to her. However, this is a testament to perseverance, okay? I decided to not give up. I went back and I kept going through some of the videos, which probably helped her in the creator fund. But okay, we got another one, and I think that this is going to be the denim supplier. So if you look in the corner down here, you'll see just a little page, a little something. Looks like the name of a supplier. And it says Zhongshan Zhuoyu. I'm working on my pronunciation, okay? Don't kill me. We typed that into Google, you know? We aren't the FBI here. We don't have all the resources. Per usual, Alibaba pops up at the top. So it looks
Zhongshan Zhaoyu Garment Co. Yo, I'm finna take notes. Like, y'all finna see me pop out with my own clothes next Friday.
like the supplier is mainly
Next Sunday. Ofoegbukester.
focusing on denim. Interesting. And here's some pictures of what it looks like inside of the factory. But I don't know, she'll probably never post those pictures. Might not match the vibe. And before you say like, no, her denim was actually like sustainable and upcycled. I'm pretty sure that's how the brand started, like doing upcycled Levi's denim and then putting their label on it. But it says here in this like really tiny text that Park decided to take denim manufacturing into their own hands in 2024. Which, if I remember correctly, I think that's actually deceptive designer talk for it. These people are actually going to make your clothes for very cheap. We're going to sell them for around $200 a pop. But we're actually going to buy them in really large quantities at this price. Just another little price comparison for you there too.
Oh my, they fucking waxing y'all, man. Good business strategy, Park. I'm not getting mad at nobody getting money. Except for if you're already a billionaire. Is she rich? I don't know if she's rich.
Even if we pretend to make them, they will come and they will buy. Even like her sister-in-law said in this quote that basically they can make whatever they wanted. It could be garbage bags and people would buy them. Gross. They also said that their core values are sustainability, community, and transparency, even though there's really no mention about garment workers, their living wages, or even environmental sustainability on their website or their social media.
This is just more proof right here that the things that people buy is all for an image, all for an aesthetic. It's for other people. It's not for themselves. The fact that the manufacturer for this brand that all these women are going crazy for mass produces this stuff at a very low cost, but then somebody in America just slaps their brand on it and all of a sudden mark it up 100%.
I'm not mad at it though, because you got to start somewhere, but like literally starting for somewhere and going back. I don't know. It's just like, don't preach this and then change it. You know what I'm saying? That's
if
how
not
I feel
more,
about it.
then we're supposed to go crazy for it. So this idea of
Or be
mass
transparent about the
consumerism
change.
or overconsumption is all based on tragedy. It's really sad when you think about it. The reason why people are collectors, they're buying certain things, or they just have to have a specific item and a multitude of it, is either because some type of situation that happened when they were younger or just in a more vulnerable state, and or conformity, just trying to fit into the standard, the mold, the trend. All my friends have it, so I want it too. All the people I watch on social media have it, so I want it too. This overconsumption lifestyle has nothing to do with utility, function, purpose, none of that. So it's all a facade.
Right.
It's nothing real. It's all fake to begin with. For some people, this may be obvious, but to a lot of others, it isn't. And only then can they now fix their problems when it comes to consumerism. If you like collecting certain things, Pokemon cards, clothing, shoes, you have your Blu-ray collectors out there, that's fine. I mean, it is what it is. But just understand, the only reason you're doing it is because of an emotion, because of a feeling. And it's not so much serving you as you may think. Now, people are going to do it regardless, but people who get to this point where they have huge collections or essentially they're just hoarders, we really got to take a look there and see what's going on, because now it's gotten to a place where it's just too much. These items, these things give you an emotion, a feeling. Collecting all those shoes because maybe when you were a kid, you never had them. Maybe when you just didn't have.
That's what it was too for me. That's why another reason why I used to like Jordans, because I felt like, I mean, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I tell you all the time I was poor. I tell you I'm poor now. We was really poor. I was eating cafeteria food. My mom was taking in a whole trash bag from home. Not that we was eating food from the trash, but it was just all the foods that, you know, was left over at her job. She was working at LAUSD, and she would bring it home for us, and we was eating that. And, you know, I always be like, oh, I want these shoes. I want these shoes. I see my friends with these shoes. I see people over here with these shoes. I'm trying to fit in. You know, you're a kid. And at a young age, I understood that I couldn't have everything that my other kids had, that my friends had, that people I seen at the school had. So you know what I had to do? Fucking struggle. And when we got up out of that, and I started, you know, became an adult or a young adult, I started chasing those things like these. And I started realizing I don't even like the fucking Jordans like that. I like ones and a few other, but like I don't give a fuck about Jordans like that. So I could have fell into that overconsumption, but I didn't, because I realized in my own life, like, that shit is it's not for me. It doesn't resonate with me. I'm just following people because it's something that happened to me, traumatized me when I was a kid. I don't necessarily like them like that. I feel like that's what these people are doing, but they're not fighting back. They're not realizing that they're bigger than what that trauma is.
Any money, you were never able to afford them. But now that you do, you overdo it. Same thing with movie collectors, game collectors. Playing all those games, they gave them a certain feeling. So they just feel like, I gotta hold on to that memory. They feel like having that game in their possession, the physical disc or cartridge, is holding onto the memory directly. And then when it comes to makeup, perfumes, lotions, stuff like that, it's more so a feeling of performance. Maybe there was a certain time in your life where you never felt like you were good enough. And now that you're able to afford these things, you use it as a shield. It's all just to cope with your emotions, your feelings, how you think about yourself, how you think about the world, your memories, the bad times, the good times. It could be so many different things, but it's all mental. And then when it comes to trends, once again, buying the popular brand, the popular cup, oh, it just has to do with fitting in, being accepted. There was a certain time in your life where you didn't feel accepted, but now that you can afford these things, oh, I'm part of the group. And if you notice, it should be obvious by now, but all of these things have to do with consuming, spending
Those
money,
hard, though.
capitalism.
Those boxer, what's it called? Those hard.
It was never about becoming a better person or understanding who you are deep down inside. It's all about cope, specifically through spending money.
Have you ever noticed that every few years there's a new viral water bottle? In the 2010s, you had a Camelback water bottle, easy to sip out of, may or may not have had your college logo.
Right now, that Owala going stupid, boy. My sister got one of them Owalas or Owas or whatever the
Go
fuck.
on it. Not saying this was me. Then you got a Swell, the skinny one that looked cute on your desk, but you could barely fit an ice cube in it. Then it was a Yeti for those who wanted to feel outdoorsy. Then the Hydro Flask era came and went. Then the Stanley Cup became the newest accessory for every single 25-year-old woman out there. And now we're in the Owala era. If you look at an Owala, it's not objectively a better water bottle than a Hydro Flask. So it's not about the quality of the water bottle itself, rather wanting to feel like you're part of something, signaling to others what brand your identity aligns with. That's why there will always be another water bottle trying to be the newest it water bottle, because the moment that everybody has the same water bottle, it becomes over commoditized, and we'll need something else to signal to people, this is who I am.
Back to school shopping used to be pencils and a backpack. Now it's a full rebrand for a 7-year-old. And what I fear is happening is we're not shopping for the first day of school or school in general anymore. We're shopping for that first day aesthetic photo.
No, nigga, we wasn't shopping at all. I'll be real, we wasn't shopping at all. I took my dusty ass Jansport backpack from last year. You feel me? Had the holes on it, dust the bottom off. My mom outside smacking it against the bricks. Fa! 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 I'm not getting a new bag. The cushion in here, it's not even a cushion no more. It's hard as shit. It's a rope now. That shit hurt. Don't put nothing in my book bag, because my book bag will hurt my back. You get me? Made it through school, got my bachelor's. That's all we happy for. That's all we happy for. I did it.
Suddenly, every kid needs a matching bento box, Stanley Cup, and water bottle sling, and 14 first week of school outfits. Now moms are filming back to school hauls like they're personal shoppers for a mega influencer. Some of these parents are spending college tuition prices on back to school stuff just for their kid to lose their water bottle by Wednesday. I know that was me as a kid. And I see a lot of moms saying, oh, it's for confidence. No, babe. It's for content. All I can think about is how the lost and found is going to be worth thousands of dollars. And I don't know what mom needs to hear this, but your kid does not need an aesthetic. If your kid didn't manage to ruin their backpack or
You said it right. It was mom, because no dad really gives a fuck. Like, they care about how their daughters are, their kids are, their sons are, and all this and that. But they're not like, oh, you need this aesthetic. You need this. The dad probably just like, get some boyish stuff for you. For the girl, get some girlish stuff for you. They're not like, okay, I want you to have this one. And it's mom's
lunchbox from last year and you're reusing it, you are not a bad mom, you're a smart mom. Your kid does not need multiple lunchboxes. Back to school spending in the US hit over $41 billion last year. But yeah, let's spend $12 on a pencil pouch. Now it's a yearly aesthetic rebrand.
After all the videos that I've made, especially this one right here, now we're beginning to see that having an aesthetic or trying to strive to fit into a certain aesthetic, it's all cope. It's all BS. There's no point to it but to fit into a trend, but to be accepted by a group, to conform. I mean, it should be very obvious, but some people just don't get it still. That's why we have this. Whether it's performative or not, people are posting this type of content online because they're trying to fit in. Or more specifically, they're trying to signal to a certain group or ideology. When it comes to this hyper-consumerism or overconsumption, it's just wealth signaling. Low-key, they're trying to tell you, I got money like that. Because if I didn't have money like that, I wouldn't be able to buy all this stuff.
Yeah.
Whether they know they're doing it or not is irrelevant.
That's how I feel with veneers. Like, people are like, oh, why do you have veneers? Like, they look fake. No, people are going for I keep explaining to people, and I feel like people aren't understanding me when I say people are going for the veneers look, because if it looked real, you would just look like you have teeth. But when you look like you have veneers, it looks like you have the money to pay for veneers. You get me? It's like you would want them to look real, but if they look real, no one's going to think you have the money to pay for it. You're just trying to low-key flex. So people get instead of going the right white color of the teeth, they go with the white like this right here. They go with the white like this. And with that, they think that it's a status symbol, and they move forward like that. Without further ado, I appreciate y'all for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I appreciate y'all. I like you to death, boy. I'ma see y'all in the next one. Let me know what y'all think about this overconsumption, nigga. I'm overconsumed, nigga. I'm overwhelmed. I'm see y'all in the next one. I'm gone.